Hello, I am Melanie Starmonger, and I'm here with my husband Solis, and we are Solis Gaming. And today I am going to show you the Ark Moon mission.
Hello, everybody. This is Entropians Guide to the Universe for, we'll call this one just a little brief interlude in between our normal releases. So, what are we doing today?
And I am on Ark Moon, and I am at the Gamma teleporter, and we need to talk to Chief Engineer Milo.
Well, what are we doing today?
And he's going to give us a choice between two missions.
Okay.
And
are we here for the ammo mission?
I am going to do the ammo mission, but you can also do the P-Tech mission.
And that's for like the radiation suit. That takes 18 days to complete, guys. It's worth doing, but that's more of a when you've got the time to do it thing. All right. So she's got the dialogue up. Go ahead and continue.
They changed it.
Okay, anyway.
It says, "Oh, hi there. You seem like a strong-spirited individual. Can you please assist me in checking on the extractors? They play an extremely important part in the atmosphere here on the moon. I need you to go to all of the extractors and send me the data that they show on their consoles. Simple maintenance diagnosis. If you can do this for me, I will pay you with P-Tech credit, which you can use at one of our brokers."
Okay.
So I don't know anything about that, but I'm going to do it anyway. Excellent. You will see against the wall as the map showing you the locations of all the extractors. Okay. Use it to find your way to the correct locations. Thank you for doing this for me. I am swamped with all the new data and have to report it back to your head office. Sure, no problem.
Okay, so now here is where you make the choice to either do the two-ped ammo mission or you do the mission for the radiation suit. Now, this depends on what choice you make here. If you hit hold on, I will select a maintenance plan. That will put you into the P-Tech mission for the suit. If you pick the one that says, okay, I'll do that, that's the one for the two-ped ammo.
Okay.
That's the one that we're after.
Yeah, that's right, the one we're after.
Right there.
Okay, I'll do that. Take care, bye. Okay. And I don't know where the thing on the wall is.
Look. Turn.
I'm turning.
I think it's that right there on the wall that they're talking about. Maybe.
This?
It's got a little exclamation.
It's a quest terminal.
Oh.
A mining or fossil tooth.
I don't know anything about that. That must be a new mission chain that we haven't heard about yet. Okay. Anyway.
Well, anyway, I'm not gonna look for it because I already have all the waypoints. I'm not gonna do that.
I think that probably has something to do with the Luna plates or something.
I thought.
Well, they do too, but
these were the Luna plate things. I think those are just dailies
or something. I'm not really sure. We'll check into that and let you guys know what that is, because that's new to us. We haven't seen that before.
Okay. Don't do this unless you have that HP for it.
Yeah, if you jump off this building the way we do with low HP, you'll die every time. So make sure you have good HP or just use the televator.
Okay.
So there's 10 extractors, right?
Yes, there's 10 extractors. I already have the waypoints because I've been doing this mission for years, and somebody passed the extractor locations on to me, and I've passed it on to my disciples and stuff too. Make sure he doesn't get in that bag. There's glass in there. Sorry, the cat.
However,
If you need the locations and couldn't find it like I couldn't, just message me in game or Solis in game, and we will make sure you get them.
Or one way you can make your own list is when you get to each extractor, hit /P and then take note of the coordinates and put them in your notes. And do that for all 10 extractors, and then you'll have the extractor location list that you made for yourself. And honestly, guys, it really does make it go a little faster if but once you've done this mission a couple of times, you don't really need the list because you'll know where to go.
I'm sorry about that. The cat knocked over the table. Oh, and if you are doing the 2-ped mission, you have to kill mobs at the end of it. So I highly recommend doing the route backwards, starting with the extractor number 10, because the mobs that you kill are off of extractor 1.
Yeah, we'll cover that when you get there.
Well, they're seeing that I'm doing it backwards and starting with
Well, yeah. But...
So that's why I'm explaining. And you just run in here, and you hit
on the screen.
Yeah, right click on the blue part of it, and you just hit the first one and just go down the list, and it'll automatically check it for you. And then at the end, you hit complete test, and
you move on to the next one.
Yeah, move on to the next one. And I changed to my run speed buff ring, and I have my maze hammer, which gives me a run speed buff. You do have to watch out these little holes, though, because sometimes you can't get out of them if you get back in there. You're going to have to tee out and come all the way back out.
So this mission generally takes, I don't know, about 15-20 minutes, depending on your run speed, to run around and get all the extractors.
Yeah, the longest part is grabbing the extractors.
Alright, so what we'll do is, instead of making you guys watch us run around and get all 10 extractors, we'll demonstrate this one, and then we'll pause the video, and through the magic of editing, we'll magically be done. So we'll be right back with you in a second once we run around and get all these done, and we'll start back up where we do the kill mission at.
And we're back, and I am just inside the extractor 1, and this dialogue is going to be the same, but a little different. So it's going to ask me the same 3 things as before, and to go through them, and then to run the system test. And I have never had one that said it didn't run completely. Oh, and then there I go with that. And it says, great job on your previous task. However, there is one more thing I need you to assist with. The population of Manura insects have been rapidly increasing and causing problems on the Arkadia Moon. Your help is needed to eliminate some of them. Okay. So now over here, it's giving me a kill bar. And there's a few ways that you can do this. And the mobs are just over here to the east. You can either use your maze hammer, or you can use a small gun. I'm going to do a few of them with the maze hammer, Usually if you use the maze hammer, when you get it, the full TT maze hammer done, you have your fill list. But it's faster if you use a baby gun. So it just depends on if you want to take a little bit more time and skill your melee, or if you want to use a baby gun. Since I'm recording this, I'm going to take one of my little guns here. Let's go with the EP2. Excuse me. And when twin tokens were dropping, I was doing this mission quite often for the 2 extra ped, and I got like 60 of the twin tokens from these little guys.
Yeah, they used to drop them quite a bit.
When twins were still dropping. Thank you. And I don't remember how many of these you need. It's just the fill bar, but well, I've never really counted.
However many whacks a full TT hammer gives you is how long it takes. I've never really watched it myself either. But you're right, it does go faster if you use a small gun. And you're not going to burn up a lot of ammo doing that. Another reason why we suggest using the maze hammer is, yes, you do eventually have to refill the maze hammer, but if you come out here and use a baby gun like she is, you're basically spending ped for 2 ped. So the whole point of this mission is to try and make it to where you don't spend any ped on the mission itself, except for like maybe you have to fix your maze hammer when you're done.
Well, did you want to pick 5 heads to put onto your maze hammer to skill that, or do you want 5 heads in whatever kind of ammo you're using?
Right. Exactly. I mean, this part of the mission, it depends on the player and how long you feel like sitting here, really.
If I wasn't recording, I would use my maze hammer.
Now, the thing is, this kill mission didn't used to be part of this. Used to be once you got all the extractors done, you were done. But they added this.
And you would still get your 2 ped ammo.
Yeah, you would still get your 2 ped ammo, but they added this to make it a little bit more of a challenge to actually have the ammo be free, because you have to think about at the end, well, you're going to spend about 2 ped in ammo killing all these if you use a gun. So that's why we recommend using the maze hammer, or possibly the falcata, or, you know, a melee weapon that, you know, yes, you still pay for the decay, but you pay for it later. So, but, you know, it's up to you. It all depends on how you like to play. And this last part can take, I don't know. It generally takes me about 20 minutes or so.
Yeah, it takes me about 20 minutes or so using the maze hammer.
Yeah.
I never really timed it, but I do know that it takes longer when you use your maze hammer, because you got to actually chase them down.
Yeah, you got to run them down and stuff, but, you know, most of the time there's a whole bunch of them in a single area from people doing this, because these guys are constantly spawning.
I like how these guys are getting some height.
Because of where you were standing.
That one's gonna jump on my head too. Oh, no. Got him before it did it. And these guys are punies, and they don't have that much HP.
I think they've got like 30 or 50, something like that. It's not very big.
I got a scanner on me. Let me... scan one of these little guys.
They're not very big.
Agility is 2, intelligence is 5, psychic is 2, stamina is 1, strength is 5. So they have 20 HP because it's the agility times 10.
Yeah, so they've got 20 HP.
And they have sweat is stamina times 10. So they have 10 units of sweat.
Yeah, that's another thing. Every now and then you'll see somebody out here swanting these for the last part of the mission. You could do that. Personally, I don't, but there are people that do.
Actually, I'm gonna swant some of these after I get done with this mission, because I'm staying on the moon until tomorrow. Because I'm taking my disciples with me. As soon as we got here, she had to log out because she had a prior engagement, and then we're going to next island because she's
getting pretty close to graduating.
82% of her graduation, and she was getting nervous to stay where we were. Thinking that she's gonna miss the armor that she won.
Well, I mean, she has been skilling quite quickly since her skill efficiency kicked in. You see how much faster she started moving through that?
Crap, that guy we had killed the same one.
Oh, guys, another thing, if you're out here shooting these and somebody shoots yours on accident, it happens a lot out here, so most of the time if somebody notices they got your mob, they will apologize. Don't worry, I mean, if people are out here and they shoot your mobs, they're not doing it on purpose.
I just put on local that I was sorry, because he's not showing up on my radar.
He's just at the outside the range, probably. Because remember, you can see farther than your radar can.
We're both apologizing to each other in local.
Yeah, so that's usually how it goes on the moon.
Most places I go, people are really nice. I'm getting a lot of handgun skills with this little pistol. And these guys do drop guns every now and then. It's a rare drop for them, but they do drop these guns. Actually, my first EP2 I got off of, my very first one I got off of one of these Monrias, on the moon. And it's a level 0 gun, 96 ammo burn, exceptional durability, 2 to 4. And we're about a third of the way done with the kills, it looks like. Do you remember when I got my first one of these EWE EP2s was from one of these Monrias on
So this is going to take a minute, so what we're going to do is we will magically finish it up in the blink of an eye here. Here we go.
Hello, we're back. I have either 1 or 2 kills left.
Alright.
And I switched to my maze hammer, and I'm glad I did, because I got a skill bonus doing that, and had 2 kills left, that one, and then this is going to be my last guy. Well, I'm probably gonna kill this guy too. Yep, there it goes. And now it's telling me that I need to return to Chief Engineer Milo.
And he's the same NPC that you went to before up there.
Yep, he's the same one that you talked to before.
Now, you can either run the rest of the way in, or you can just teleport in. I mean, it doesn't really matter how you get back to him.
I normally TP in because it's faster. For me anyway, to TP in, because trying to navigate them televators and stuff for me is
giant pain in the butt.
Yes. And Mr. Munin the cat wants to help me do these missions too.
Of course he does. He's an Entropian too.
Yeah, you gotta lay here by me's and watch me's. Yeah. Just don't push no buttons.
In case you're wondering, guys, this cat's probably about 25 pounds or so, and he's not fat. It's just, he's a really big cat.
He thinks he's a lap cat.
Well, he is, but, like all cats.
Okay, and then when you tee in, you're going to end up in this round room right here. And to get out of this, you just
walk over to the weird thing in the middle of the room
and stand there. And it'll tee you behind these two people that we talked about earlier. And your Milo is over here with the question mark. And clearly the maze hammer is very popular for this mission because
lots of people use it.
This guy right here is using it.
Yeah. Like I said, it's a good mission to use the maze hammer for, because not only will you get your melee skills if you're killing things with it, but it allows you to run faster and just complete it faster than you otherwise would.
So, excellent work. I couldn't have asked for a more capable person to assist. Have you ever thought of working for P-Tech? They have excellent benefits. Consider it someday. Here's your reward for a job well done. Here is the report on the extractor's maintenance. And right there is my 2-ped. And it's universal ammo, and
there you go. Mission complete. All right, guys. That's been a brief breakdown of the mission on Arkadia Moon for the ammo for Engineer Milo. If you enjoyed this content, please hit a like, share, subscribe, and all that good stuff. Tell everybody about us. It helps us get our content out there, and, helps us let more people know about Entropia. I was in another popular game the other day and talking about Entropia, and, you'd be surprised how many people don't know about Entropia, even though it's been around for 20 years. That's kind of silly. So we're trying to fix that. So if you really enjoy our content, make sure you hit a like, subscribe, hit that notification bell, and we'll see you in the next one, guys. Until then,
bye. Have a good night. Oh, that mission took me about a half hour to do total.
Yeah, so about a half hour total.
35 minutes.
And you get yourself with 2 ped ammo and go from there. All right, guys. This has been Solis Gaming, and we'll see you guys in the next one.
See you next time.
Bye.